Don't rush. Look.
Watching some videos, I see Liv made a whole video
that like she had reached out to do a collab with somebody, whether it was Jazzy or Kiara. What I got out of it is that she was saying both of them waited, and her channel really popped off to even like say anything to her.
Is saying that she no longer wants to watch Kiara, right? That she's not watching Kiara anymore, but that she's going to watch Kiara's husband's channel. You're going to stop watching the lady's channel, but you're gonna watch her dude's channel. And I didn't even really like go through dude's channel like that because it didn't interest me like that. Husband's YouTube channel, like, Liv, why do you do that? And I don't even think that, to be honest, I don't even think Liv really watched the dude's channel. I feel like she was just saying that just to say something to Kiara about not watching her channel. You know what I mean? Like, trying to dig at her. Like, it's like if Liv and Jazz were getting along and Gerard made his own thing when they broke up, and Jazz was like, I'm not messing with Olivia anymore, but I'm gonna watch Gerard's channel. Like, and that would have been more believable because at least we seen Gerard like have some type of personality or something to say. But
just try to make it seem like Kiara just like wasn't relevant, like she just didn't have any content, like she just wasn't interesting, but her man was. Girl, Liv is corny for that. Liv, you're corny for that. There's no type of loyalty.
Yeah, like, you can say whatever you want, like, oh, it's just YouTube, this isn't friends, this or that, but you know what? Just like you quote-unquote made friends with Chrissy and Jazzy, like, why'd you do Kiara like that?
But you really just dissed Jazzy, Marseille, and Chrissy. All of them. Why? I don't know why you did it. How? You literally called out the situation of each of their baby fathers. She's actually proud of where she's at. She starts listing off things that are not part of her life that supposedly make her better than everyone else. At the end, she tries to say like, I'm not trying to come at anybody who is in this situation, but don't talk about me because I don't have the situation. Which is stupid because the people that watch her are in these situations. So what am I talking about? What is she talking about? A baby father that's in jail. Who has a baby father that's in jail? Jazzy. Who has multiple baby fathers? Chrissy. Then she makes a point saying she lives on her own and that her apartment might be small, but it's her own. Who lives with their parents? Ming. Come on now. Why are you coming at your whole crew though? Because if you're trying to say you're coming at your haters, what hater do you know that has multiple baby fathers? What hater do you know that's living with their parents? Like, you don't know anybody with those situations except for the girls that you supposedly call your homies. How her kid's father probably has another baby on the way. But she's laughing and smiling. And not
some information, just because I feel like...
Alright, so this is when she talks about how her kid's father probably has another baby on the way. But she's laughing and smiling. And not only that, on Saturday he was in the background of her live.
But I'm sorry. Like, what I can say for myself is I have one baby daddy.
Oh, snap. She got one baby daddy. But listen, ain't you already had an abortion, boo? Right? Didn't you talk about getting pregnant by the first dude that you said was really the love of your life? Not Gerard. One thing to say about you is you only have one baby father, allegedly. How can you list it as a point and then say, I have nothing against blah, 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 I'm not trying to put anybody down? Yes, you are. You have to put that down to build yourself up from it. Because if you weren't doing that, you wouldn't bring it up. So, take pride in having one baby father, even if you have bruises on the inside of your arm every other video. You got a live up of him saying he's gonna shoot you in the face. But if you only have one baby father, according to Liv, hunty, period, get your lashes, she said. This is crazy.
Maybe I take pride in the fact that all my kids are by one man. I mean, I know that that's not really important these days. Like, people don't really care about that anymore. But I'm old school in that way, and I do care. Now, if we decide to break up and I have a kid by somebody else.
She's old school in that way. But you're not old school in the way that when you're married, you don't go out of town and start talking to another dude, sleeping with him or not. You're old school, but not old school enough to keep from talking to this quote-unquote Maurice. Girl, she's bugging.
Okay, I'll have 2 baby fathers. It is what it is. I'm not trying to shame anybody or
It is what it is. You're not trying to shame anybody, but it's literally your first point. It was your first point on why you're up here and the comments are down there.
down anybody. I'm just saying, people talk so much ish about me and say, like, I don't have my ish together, and I don't have this, and I don't have that. Like,
no, that stuff isn't. Okay, hold on. I won't say that. What I'll say is, when people talk about you not having your stuff together, it's not whether or not you have a 2-bedroom apartment. It's not whether or not you only allegedly have one baby father. It's your stank ass attitude. No, it's the attitude. It's the, you smoking a butt in the kitchen and your daughter comes out and you're like, I'm gonna whoop you if you don't go back to the bedroom. And I'm not like, people smoke in their house, people do this, people do that. But I'm just letting you know that's why people judge you. It's not the baby father thing. It's not the apartment thing. It's not that you're on YouTube. It's not that you can pay your rent. It's your stank ass attitude. It's you say, like, you don't come up and say, okay, some of this stuff might be made up because it's a YouTube channel. I gotta make the show look good. You always say everything's true, everything's 100, you don't have to lie, and then people catch you in lies, or they say, oh, you not with your rod anymore, but why is he in the background of your live on Saturday? So it's not about these little, the 2-bedroom apartment, the alleged baby father, or none of that. It's about your attitude and people really watching you so much that they can catch you in lies. That's the issue. But keep going, because you already dissed up Chrissy. Let's keep going. Go ahead. Who are you comparing yourself to? The girls that are supposed to be your friends, or your supporters that make you money?
come for me when I have one children's father. He's not.
Don't come with me. Don't come for me when I have one children's father. Man, this doesn't even make sense. Don't come with me when I have one kid's father. If I had 3 baby fathers, you could come for me, she says. If I had 2 baby fathers, you could come for me. Knock on the door if I have 4 baby fathers. But I only have one. Only one alleged baby father. Don't talk about my miscarriages. Don't talk about my abortions, okay? I only have one baby father, so don't talk about me. What? Girl, you could have 10 baby fathers. Way more mature than what's going on right now. Your baby father count has nothing to do with your attitude. Your baby father count has nothing to do with you getting caught in lies. Your baby father count has nothing to do with anything about you. And at this point, I'm like, you know what? And what I mean by it doesn't have anything about you, like the things that people don't like about you has nothing to do with your baby father count. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. That's why I had to make this reaction too. Like, I watched this video and there was just so many things. Like, she's changed so much. Yes, everybody changes, but dude, almost every video she comes on here, she starts off coming at somebody. So what about all her supporters that have 2, 3, 4 baby fathers? And they watch her to try to get some motivation on how to, maybe they watch her cleaning videos while they clean their house or whatever. So now they're going to tune into this video. And the first thing she comes at is people that have more than one baby father. And now you want to come here and people might be like, man, you mad? You have more than one baby father. Maybe that's why you mad. It don't matter if I have 1 or 10. It doesn't matter. Like, I just want her to know, and her supporters to know, the amount of baby fathers that you have does not affect your horrible, nasty ass attitude. It doesn't make you better or worse. Who do we know of? Who do we know that Liv knows that has a baby father that's incarcerated? It don't take that long. I'll give you a couple seconds. Duh. My Jazzy life. Man, most of her videos are about Philip being in jail. The latest thing was about how he was pimping out another girl. She was watching the girl's kids. Now he's in jail. You got a bunch of videos talking about he might come out of jail. He might not come back out of jail. He might live with me if he comes out of jail. That's the only person we know with an incarcerated baby father. That's crazy. What you coming at her for? Because you can't say you're coming at your haters. Name one person's name that's a hater whose baby father's in jail. I'll wait.
Okay. Well, actually, that's not true. But, you know, not for a long period of time. He's just been in and out of jail, girl. You know what it is. But it's like, don't
Oh, so then
don't
he just been in and out of jail, and we know what it is?
What? I have one children's father. He's not incarcerated.
Go ahead.
Never has been. Okay? Well, actually, that's not true. But, you know, not for a long period of time. He's just been in and out of jail,
so
girl. You know what it
valid.
is. But it's like, don't come for me. Don't come for me. Don't. Like, some of y'all be coming for me, be having worse situations than me. So, girl, I don't really care about other people's life choices. I was talking about my life choices. People were like, oh my god, she's being so shady. Did y'all see that video? I've not seen it. Your values have nothing to do with anyone else. Exactly, girl. That's what I'm saying. And it's like, I get it. This is the same shit that's happened before. People just want to start drama. They want to start a problem. But you're not going to get it here because I'm going to keep saying it. Just like I've seen it. Just like I've said it before, and I'm going to keep saying it. I am proud that all my kids come from one father. I said what I said, okay? And I'll say it again, because that's what I'm proud of. That's the decision that I made, and I'm proud that I made that decision.
It is public knowledge.
Oh, it's public knowledge that your house was posted on Zillow.
Yeah, it is. It is public knowledge. But damn, bitch, should you have to post my business? It's public knowledge or not? And not because I'm trying to hide shit, because God, I don't give a fuck. You feel me? I do not give two fucks, okay? Okay. Now, when I dropped that video claiming everything that happened during, you know, that whole situation of me moving out that house, I would drop the videos, receipts and all, baby. I will come ready.
And people actually have the nerve to call me a liar. I despise lies. And people actually have the nerve
To call me a liar. I despise liars.